enough of exams, enough of results, enough of counseling. It's time to pack your bags and head out to the college. Yes, it's that time of the year where we pack our bags, fill up the shopping carts. And if you are looking for a perfect reason to go out with someone or to hang out with your friends, then probably this would be a very good excuse to fill your shopping carts and just hang out in the mall or, purchase nice stuff. Big disclaimer. Please don't pressurize your parents showing this video. Hey, I need all these things. Buy me. Please understand they too have gone through a lot. There's a lot of financial burden on most of the parents. So make sure you check your financial ability and your condition before asking anything to the parents. And please thank them because they are supporting your education financially and emotionally and so many other things. All right, so let's begin. And this is your Captain Shreyas guiding kids to crack the exams, but also helping them fill their shopping carts. Okay, if you have forgotten to like the video, please do that right now. And yeah, share this video across all your friends and batchmates. Okay, thank you so much. And when we share this video, maybe someone will respond and you might get a text. Okay, let's go out for shopping. Yeah. Okay, cool. So starting off with the basics and then we'll go to the more luxury items and also some bonus tips. So stay tuned till the end. Starting off with mobile phones, depending on your use cases, I have listed out different budgets. So for most of the kids, you will basically use all the standard study apps, lightweight apps, WhatsApp communication and all of that. Light browsing will be needed. But if you're into coding and you want to use some heavy apps, then you might go for some little bit medium budget phones with some more RAM. And these days kids are also into blogging and live streaming and video making, and you might need some content creation because a lot of YouTubers, Instagrammers, reel makers out there. Who knows, you might be on Vedantu channel someday. So yeah, you can go for a medium budget with a good camera and good capacity because you might want to store a lot of stuff and you might want to edit your videos and photos. So higher processing, RAM, everything will be needed. But sir, I'm into gaming. A lot of gamers out there these days. And you want to future proof it. I want to use very heavy apps, sir. I'm going to use a lot of AI and this and stuff. So you can go for the high budget. Now, please remember, also check the seasonality of the phones. Like for example, iPhones usually are launched in September, so that's a good time to buy a phone, either the latest model or the older models, which will become cheaper. Okay, as soon as the new models are launched, you can buy a slightly older generation if your budget is low. It's fine because still it will work for good 2 to 3 years easily. But if you are buying a slightly higher budget phone, it will easily work for 5 to 6 years. That's how I use my phones. I don't change it frequently. Anyways, coming to the laptop part, well, again, it depends what's your use case. So if you are basically using it for just note taking, PDFs, saving, browsing the internet, basic applications, okay, then most of you will be okay with 8 GB RAM and some decent amount of storage. And look for a good battery life. That's very important because many times you will not have those power outlets and you might be carrying the laptop to the class or God knows what, or maybe while traveling. So 30 to 40,000 budget is good enough. These are the companies. You can go for i3. That's perfectly fine. Okay, but you are balancing the usage, maybe some programming, some coding, maybe some editing videos or photos, or maybe some research oriented task. You are running some decent applications, very light gaming and moderate multitasking. Then go for i5 preferably. Okay, 16 GB RAM is needed. 512 GB maybe, may not be, but 256 is also okay. Backlit keyboard is also good because if you're working in the night and maybe the lights are off, you can easily see the keyboard and all of those things. So just see, thermal management is good because all these now become luxury when you have a decent budget. Here I would not put that, okay, because when you put the laptop on your thighs, it will get warm. So make sure that the heating, everything is fine. All right, preferably use the laptop on a desk or else it might damage your parts, right? 45,000 to 75,000. And if you're a power user, heavy video editing, media applications, architecture, heavy programming, heavy usage of some, maybe for gaming as well, then go for definitely i7. Okay, that will be a fairly future-proof kind of laptop. Usually the gaming laptops are good enough to handle most of the multimedia tasks. Okay, architecture, media, animation, engineering students can use it. You can also use a MacBook, but again, you will be changing your operating system. Preferably stick to, Windows, because many kids out there will be Windows users and you might want things to be compatible. But again, it's a personal choice. Having said that, calculators are very essential part. Yes, we ask students not to use calculators during your JEE preparation or NEET preparation, but now calculators are a must. Yes, you will see that many exams will now require you to calculate complex stuff and not the basic ones. Use the proper engineering calculators. So scientific basic usage, you might just need it for random basic calculations. But as you move to the second year, third year, fourth year, you will see you will need a good calculator. Programmable calculators are also allowed in most of the colleges and most of the branches. So it's not like you're deducting marks or it is banned in the exam. So most of the colleges and branches will allow it. So just check with your seniors out there, or else basically buy a engineering calculator which looks something like this. Now this is the one which I bought during my engineering and it works still perfectly fine. Okay, great. So having said that, moving on to the power bank. This is very essential because you might be traveling to your college or just staying in a hostel and you will need power backup in emergency situations, and also have a USB drive with you. You might need it for transferring data. Sometimes internet might not be there, or you might just need it for downloading something, going to the printer shop, God knows what. So better carry a USB drive in emergency cases, and of course, your power bank. Now, usually 10,000 mAh is the bare minimum for low budget. 1,000 to 1,500 you will easily get it. For some heavy users, you might increase your budget to 2,500. It can go to 20,000 mAh. Now, this mAh is the main thing. And check what kind of outputs are there. At least, usually these days, USB-C output is mandatory, including the pen drives, because all the ports these days, even in the laptops and phones, are USB-C. So also when you're buying the laptop and the phones, check whether it has USB-C compatible, or else you might have to choose USB, the older generation. But if you are like, sir, I'm rich, okay, I'm cool, fine, go for the high ones, which has higher speed of charging, okay, it has higher wattage, and also it has 20,000 mAh plus. You also get these days those power banks where it has wireless pads, so you can just keep your phone and it charges. But again, there is some thermal issues in some cases, which I have seen, okay. So the budget can go to 5,000, 6,000 also. So some of the companies I have mentioned, it's obviously just a recommendation. You can choose any other companies based on the reviews. Talking about headphones and earphones, this is also again useful because sometimes you might be listening to something or watching something like a lecture, or a lot of sessions you will be taking up online, not from the college, but for reference purpose, or you are taking a course online along with the regular thing, or sometimes you just want to listen to some YouTube videos to understand research on something. You are listening to podcasts. So many use cases are there, obviously, for gaming, or maybe just listening to music or watching movies, and you don't want to disturb your friends, right? So use that for different purposes. I have mentioned different budgets also. So basic online calls and classes and calls, a decent mic, clear audio, wireless, preferably wired is also good. 500 to 1,000 you will get easily. If you are going for movies and basic gaming, then up to 3,000 with a decent connectivity, wireless, and also you can go for maybe waterproof headphones, just in case it falls in the water. If you want noise cancellation, you want that all fancy stuff, I want premium audio, sir, I like to listen to good music, quality music, sir, what are you saying, I am a movie buff, or I'm into hardcore gaming, and I'm going to listen to a lot of audio out there, then your budget can go up to 8,000, 10,000. Also, a lot of companies are there, but please keep in mind, these days wireless audio headphones, they are also a little bit risky to use for your ears. A lot of people have also complained about headaches or ear pains for a prolonged use. So please keep these things in mind, especially for wireless headphones, because they're constantly emitting radio waves. So preferably use wired microphones or headsets, but for decent usage, you can use wireless headphones. Okay, so just giving you the disclaimer out there. So mobile phones, laptops, calculators, power banks, headphones, earphones, done. What next? Clothes, sir. Of course, sir. We'll carry clothes. What do you think? We are just going to go without clothes. But just giving you a few more tips over here. See, carry the raincoat or umbrella, preferably if the weather demands so, or if it's a very cold place, you're going to some hilly region, then you might need to carry the winter wear. You might not feel it now, but when the winter comes, then suddenly you might have to go out to shop. You don't want to mess up things, so better carry it. Okay. And of course, keep different kinds of footwear. Don't just carry one shoe and, sir, I'm carrying one shoe, I'm a legend. No, carry slippers because you might have to travel somewhere very nearby. You will just use sandals or slippers or just go into the bathroom. So carry one slipper, one sandal, one shoe, preferably. But again, depends on your style and luxury. You can buy multiple shoes. Who's stopping you? Laundry bags and detergents must if you are staying in a hostel, unless you're staying at home, not needed. Yeah, your parents will take care of it. But yeah, start becoming responsible, guys. You need to start washing your clothes. Most of the hostels have washing facilities. You might need to give your detergent when you put in the washing machine or you're washing it yourself. It depends from college to college. At least during my hostel times, I used to wash my own clothes, my own detergent. We did everything. Okay. Anyway, so things would have changed a little bit here and there. Carry your socks, of course, and casual wear daily outfits, and carry at least one pair of formal wear because sometimes you might have to give some presentations or you might have to go meet somebody very important in some other college, or maybe some dignitaries are coming. So carry one formal wear and groom yourself, like get a jacket or a coat for formal events or very high profile events, and start dressing well, maybe with a tie. Learn how to tie a tie, bows and all of that. Slowly we'll start needing all these things, right? Okay. Then talking about your dorm or living, basically your hostel, for those kids who are going to other city or probably IITs and NITs, most of them you will be staying in a hostel. So bed sheets, pillows, most of these things you will get it around, but just saying, in case you are comfortable with your own pillow, carry it. Don't depend on the pillow which you might get in the neighboring store. Okay. Mattress protectors, luxury item, buckets, mugs, laundry basket, again needed. Of course, yeah, the hostel people will not give you the bucket or mugs. Please keep it in mind. Hangers and cloth clips are needed to dry your clothes and hang your clothes. You will need it. Extension board and plug adapters, very important, because generally you will get two sockets, one socket only in a room. So if you want to connect more devices, your power banks, mobiles, this, that, blah, 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 carry a extension cable cord. Lock key, you might want to lock your cupboard or your door maybe on your own. Mosquito repellent, because again, we are a tropical country. And also carry small toolkit like a gum, glue, scissors, screwdriver, basic things. You will need it, you never know. Carry Swiss knife if you want, okay, which is very fancy, right? So talking about the documents, don't forget your documents. A lot of documents will be needed. Like for example, your proof of admission, your ID card. Don't just carry Aadhaar card, carry one more card. You might need it. You might need driving license suddenly. Sir, I don't have a bike, but why do I need to carry driving license? Suddenly, in case of emergency, you want to drive a car or maybe ride your friend's bike. You don't know. So better carry the driving license. Passport size photos, keep it handy. You will need it. Emergency contact list and insurance card, very important. If you fall suddenly sick, insurance card is mandatory when you go to or at least the number, so that when you go to a hospital you can claim the insurance and register very easily. Contact list should be there in your wallet always. So if something happens, see, god forbid, anything happens, so that contact list should have all the names and the contact numbers with the address. See, initially all the people are new, nobody knows each other. So once you get to know each other, then every friend of yours will keep in touch with you, and you will know each other, and that will not be a problem so much. But in the initial few days, emergency contact list is mandatory. Carry your medicines if you have some problems or if you think you will fall sick for some reason. But in any case, you should carry the basic medicines for sure, like the crocin and for cold, cough, etc. Okay. Great. Now the bonus tips. Please don't overpack. So you told so many things. I filled, sir. My entire room is now full of all the bags. Don't overpack. Okay. So sometimes you might be able to come back to your home and then take few more things, or sometimes you might just get couple of other things, outside your college. So just check your locality. Just do a Google search. See what and all things are there around and what kind of stuff you might get, what you might like, what you might not like. So based on your preferences, don't do shopping at the last minute. You're outside the college. Oh, I need a laptop. Okay, which laptop? There is a shop there. I'm buying the laptop now. Don't do that. Heavy purchases, do it at home. Light purchases, you can keep it towards the end. And also coordinate with your roommates in case you are sharing the room. Say, for example, you are carrying a water kettle. Then your roommate need not carry a water kettle, right? Because then you can share and save some money. So things like that. You are carrying an extension cord, which is good enough. So maybe it's fine. So it depends on the number of roommates that you have. And also, please keep some cash and digital payment apps. You might need it now, because now if you are especially outside the city, or going to a different town, or even if you're within the same city traveling up and down, you will need spare cash, because now your colleges, your homes will be far away from each other. So keep that cash, wallet, everything handy. Also carry a debit card. Most of the times you will need it. UPI works most of the times, but again, it depends on the network and all of that. So better carry some emergency cash always. Usually keep it in the phone or keep it in your pocket all the time, right? Okay, so these were the tips and these were the essentials, my dear students. Let me know if I missed anything. Put it down in the comments. And what do you think your shopping list is going to look like? Just put it down in the comments so others also get to know what things you are looking out for. And by the way, talking about shopping, please let your juniors know there is a freedom sale going on in Vedantu. So the courses and a lot of things are at maximum discount, up to 79% discount on majority of the courses. So they better avail these discounts. Okay, the links are there in the description box. Thank you so much. This was Captain Shreyas signing off. Do not forget to like and share this video with your batchmates. Bye bye. Hasta la vista.